All right, today I'm going to show you my 3 favorite types of Google ads to run. They're quick and easy to set up, and they offer the highest return on ad spend. I'm Nathan Frazier. This is the FMS Mastermind podcast. And if you don't know what you're doing, Google ads can suck up your money and leave you worse off than when you started. Now, the point of advertising is to put $1 in and pull more than $1 out. So let me show you the 3 best ways to make sure that's what you experience when you start advertising on Google. When I take on a new client, these are the 3 kinds of ads that we focus on first. They're usually the least expensive way to start getting new customers, and they also bring back the best return on ad spend. And the reason why is they only focus on the easiest people to convert. People who already know, like, and trust you, and people who already want to buy whatever it is that you're selling. So let's jump into it. First, we're going to talk about Google Smart Shopping ads. Google Shopping ads are those ads that pop up at the top of the page when you're searching for something to buy. The best thing is they're shown to people with a high buying intent, but they'll also be shown to people who are just doing research on something. So keep that in mind when planning out your keywords. For example, buy leather shoes will likely perform better than just leather shoes. Same with shoe stores near me versus a more broad match like shoe stores. But for some high intent shoppers, they might only type in what they're looking to buy and be ready to purchase from there. Google Shopping ads place your product in front of their eyeballs right at that exact time. To start running Google Shopping ads, simply set up a Google Merchant Center account, upload your product details, and link it to your Google Ads account. The easiest way to start is with a Smart Shopping campaign. You'll upload images, descriptions, and headlines for each product, then just let Google figure out which combination of creative works best for your advertising. Google will create the ads for you based on the content you uploaded for each product, and they'll also manage the bidding and ad placement for you as well. Then set your advertising budget for each product and you're done. There is some fine tuning you can do, and you can get even more detailed if you select Standard Shopping Campaign. But for a Smart Shopping campaign, that's it. You're off to the races. And a quick note, turn off Gmail, YouTube, and display ads for all of your shopping ads campaigns. You want to make sure they only show up as shopping ads. That way, they're only shown to people who are looking to buy. If you need more help, I'll leave a link to a step-by-step guide for shopping ads straight from Google in the show notes or down below this video. The second ad type that I want to focus on is Google Responsive Search ads. Now, Google used to have something similar to these, and they were called text ads, but those are being phased out and replaced with responsive search ads. But to your shoppers, they look the same and they accomplish the same goal. And that is, they look like search results rather than ads. Now, some things to remember when buying these kinds of ads. Headline number 1 should include your business and or your product name. Headline number 2 should list a feature or a benefit of using your product. And headline number 3 should include a call to action, but that might not always be shown. So when people are looking to buy whatever it is you sell, they search for it on the internet, and above the search results shows up your ad. And when you use Google Responsive Search ads, it looks like a regular search engine result. It doesn't look like an ad, and that's exactly what you want. And this means if you lay them out correctly, they only get shown to people who are already wanting to buy whatever it is that you're selling. Someone searches best place to buy Nike shoes near me, and your ad shows up looking like a regular search engine result. The great part about this is no more relying on SEO and hoping that Google recognizes your content as the best content to serve to people when they're ready to buy. Another great thing is Google split tests your ads for you to find the best headlines, the best descriptions, and the best calls to action. Then they'll optimize your ad for you depending on what action you want people to take after seeing it. Oh, and since it's pay-per-click, you only pay when someone actually goes to your website, so that's nice as well. To learn more, check out the show notes or the links down below the video. I'll make sure to leave a link to Google's guide on responsive text ads there as well. Ad type number 3 is Google display ads on targeted sites. I want you to place yourself in the shoes of someone who wants to buy what you sell, but they're looking for a bit more information before they make that purchase. So they go online, they do a quick search, and they click a couple of articles talking about the thing that you sell or talking about the result that your product helps deliver. Maybe it's a newspaper article, maybe it's a blog. They're just looking for more information. Well, those articles, those blog posts have ads. Selling ad space is how the person writing those articles gets paid for their work. So if someone's reading that article, researching which pair of Nike shoes is best for their needs, why not let them know that you have those exact same Nike shoes at your online store? Instead of spamming them with your Nike shoes ads when they're scrolling Facebook or reading about VR headsets on a tech website, you only let them know about your Nike shoe store when they're actually looking for information about Nike shoes. This allows you to target people in the research stage right as they're getting ready to buy, while they're actually interested in buying instead of bugging them when their mind is elsewhere. It also positions your product or service next to a trusted information source, so score 1 for the know-like trust factor. And Google allows you to restrict your placement ads to specific websites or pages. So you're not just leaving where your ad shows up to chance. In this example, we have an ad for Adobe graphic design software, and it's displayed in an article about drawing tablets for graphic designers. This is a great example of using display ads on targeted sites. Just go to Google and do a quick search for what your people might be looking for. Make a list of all the websites, the articles, and the blog posts that rank the highest, and target them specifically. If they're not using Google AdWords to display ads, you can reach out and find out which network they're using and then work with that network instead. This is a cheap and effective way to get your ads in front of people who want to buy what you have to offer. And again, check the show notes or the links down below this video and you'll find a link to an article on placement ads directly from Google. So let's recap why these 3 ad types work so well. All 3 of these ad types only target people who qualify as low-hanging fruit, people who are ready to buy or looking to buy what it is that you have to offer. And that's a very good thing. They already want to buy, they're searching for what you sell, they're right at the point of pulling the trigger, and bam, there you are. Your ad shows up right in front of them. These people want you to sell to them, and these 3 types of Google ads are the easiest ways to do it. Correction, easiest, cheapest, and with the biggest return on investment. So whether you're just getting started in driving traffic to your website, or you're just looking for a way to lower your average cost per acquisition, these are the 3 best ways to make it happen. Now, once they're on your sales page, that's a whole nother story. That's where great copywriting and sales funnels come into play. And if you want to master those skills, you'll need to join me in my private marketing mastermind. That's the FMS Mastermind. To get details on how to join me there, head on over to my website, forbiddenmarketingsecrets.com, and you can find a link for that in the show notes and down below the video as well. I'm Nathan Frazier, internet marketer with face tattoos, and until next time, I will catch you later. Deuces. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you're subscribed so you always catch the content we create for you in the future.